Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to make a Gujarati dish. It's called handvo. So I'm going to put 1 cup of semolina and half a cup of chickpea flour in this bowl. So yeah, I will stir that. So these are the basic flour we need. So in that I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of almond powder and 1 teaspoon of flaxseed powder and 2 tablespoons of quinoa powder and oats. So it's a combination of quinoa and oat flour. I'm going off the traditional way of making handvo to make it more healthier. So all these extra ingredients are my recipe. So it's unique, but it's healthy. So I have 3 cloves of garlic, half inch of ginger, and some green chili. As you can see, I removed the seeds and the membrane because I don't want that much heat. So I'm going to pound this into a paste. So in the dry ingredients, I'm adding some salt. I'm adding more salt because I'm going to add some vegetables. So this is our dry ingredient mixture. So now in goes the wet ingredient, which is a cup of buttermilk. We need to let semolina grow. So we need to soak semolina in liquid to add the volume. Otherwise semolina doesn't become flour. So yeah, we need some wet ingredients for semolina to dissolve, or rather grow. Otherwise it's too coarse. Now I'm going to add the ginger and garlic paste and chilies. So I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of water, and we're going to let this batter rest for about maybe an hour, so it's thoroughly soaked and ready to cook. So while the wet ingredients are soaked and it needs to rest for a while, I'm going to chop up some cabbage and onion. So now, as you can see, I chopped up very finely the cabbage. It's an organic cabbage, organic onions, and you have to slice it long like this, and cilantro or coriander leaves. And I'll show you the next step. So now our batter is ready. As you can see, it's nice and smooth. I have ginger garlic paste in there, salt. Now I'm going to put in all the vegetables. It seems like a lot, but you know, there is a lot of water in the cabbage and the onions, which will, when it cooks, it will shrink. So I'm going to bake it in the oven, so you will see how it all comes out. So, and I'm going to put a little bit of cilantro now, and the rest I'll show you later. So Mix the ingredients in thoroughly. So I mixed all the vegetables and now I'm putting in a little bit of peas to add the color and the texture. My mother always added peas. So and now we're going to let this rest because the vegetables are going to release some water, and then you taste it for salt. If you need to add salt, add some more salt. It depends on your taste, but we'll let this rest and I'll show you the next step, so stay tuned. So in this little pan, it's for tempering. I have about 2 tablespoons of oil. I've used coconut oil, and I'm going to put in some mustard seeds, which needs to crackle. And I'm also going to use sesame seeds. This is a powder called asafoetida. So we will let that sizzle, and as soon as it starts crackling, you want to be careful because sesame seeds do jump out. So I'm going to turn off the heat in a few seconds. So I just turned off the heat. And now the whole thing goes into this batter. This is a very important step in making handva. So then you mix it well. So again, I have this pan with olive oil, and I'm going to repeat the same step of tempering the mustard seeds. Sesame seeds. This time we need a lot of sesame seeds. And asafoetida. And I'll show you why I'm doing it the second time. So it's starting to crackle. In the meantime, I turned on the oven. You have to preheat the oven 350 degrees because we need to bake this as soon as it's ready. So now I'm going to turn off the heat and put in all the coriander seeds. Sorry, coriander leaves, not the seeds. So we'll let this cook for a few minutes. Now I'm going to add the curry leaves. curry leaves has its own taste, which is a must in this dish. Yeah, the smell is wonderful. The curry leaves really gives a very nice aroma. So we need the water in the coriander leaves or cilantro to evaporate a little bit. So that's why I'm cooking it in oil for a few more minutes. So in the meantime, I have greased the baking dish with oil, and the batter is ready. Now I'm going to put a teaspoon of Eno, which is a fruit salt, as a raising agent. So we have to get that mixed in. So as you can see, I poured all the batter in the baking dish. So now you can see all the tempering that I did. A mixture of sesame seeds, coriander leaves. I just spread it all over, and now I'm sprinkling some more sesame seeds, which will make the crust look beautiful. So now it's ready to be put in the oven and bake, and the oven is ready. So I'll show you after 20 minutes or half an hour the end product, so stay tuned. So in goes the dish, and see you in half an hour. So I just want to show you after half an hour, this is what it looks like. I'm not opening the oven, but I think it needs about 10 more minutes. So I just wanted to update you. It looks beautiful. So guys, I just turned off the heat because I can smell in my whole house. I can smell the handvo is cooking well. It's just a beautiful smell, very appetizing. In few minutes after it simmers, I'll show you. I'll cut it into pieces and show you what it looks like. So I just took it out of the oven, and it just looks so beautiful. It smells wonderful, and I'm not going to cut it right now because it needs time to simmer. It's very, very hot right now. So yeah, I'm proud of myself to make such a beautiful handvo, and it just smells fantastic. So I'll let you taste it with me in a few minutes. So I just wanted to show you, when you immerse the knife, it comes out clean. That means it's cooked thoroughly all over. So yeah, it just needs to simmer, and we'll cut it into pieces. So now it's simmered, and I'm cutting them into square pieces. And it looks just so wonderful. I'm so proud of myself. So these are the pieces. As you can see, it's nicely cooked, very soft from the inside, a bit crunchy on the top, and it has all the vegetables, and yeah, it's lovely. So try and make it, and send comments. I would love to hear from you, and yeah, enjoy. So this is my dish for the day. You can have it with chai or tea, or you can have it with a glass of milk, or you can have it with lassi, which is buttermilk. So it's your choice, but enjoy. See you next time. Bye bye.